Travel back in time with a trip inside the Iowa's News Now vault.
If you watch CBS, you hear his voice every day. Before Murphy Brown,
Head and shoulders above the rest. Murphy Brown's the best.
before Designing Women,
Enroll in the Designing Women Charm School.
before the preview of an upcoming movie.
Audiences agree. Oscar is wild.
The voice belongs to this man, Mark Elliott, a Cedar Rapids native who's taken the art of voice work and made it his very own.
Maybe not. Northern Exposure Monday.
Mark began his career at KCRG Radio in Cedar Rapids, then moved to KIOA in Des Moines. He went on to work at stations in Canada and San Francisco before his love of radio began to fade.
Radio had stopped being kind of the spontaneous, exciting, fun thing that it once had been. It was becoming very research-oriented, very formatted, tightly formatted. It wasn't fun anymore.
Then, in his mid-30s, Mark decided to make a career change. He began to do voiceovers. 13 years ago, he joined CBS, specializing in light, energetic voice work for TV and big-screen comedies. Mark calls it Smiley.
It is the ability to look at words and find kind of keywords that you can sort of use, that you can just sort of hang the whole promo on, that convey a certain mood, a certain attitude.
On the afternoon we caught up with him, Mark was in the studio recording daily promos for CBS hits like Northern Exposure, Designing Women, and Murphy Brown. As you can see, he's not afraid to let his personality show.
Will Murphy lose her edge? Murphy Brown.
Then Charlene goes back to school.
I like students with no preconceived notions.
That's one of the real nice things about doing voiceover. It gives you a lot of options. It gives you a lot of time. I mean, you can do as much or as little as you want to do. Unlike being on the air, which is generally a 6-day-a-week kind of thing and usually 49 weeks out of the year.
One of the things Mark does with his free time is make frequent trips back to eastern Iowa.
The people in Cedar Rapids are very rare and special. They're very real and they're very warm, and it sounds a little corny to say it, but it happens to be true.
So Eastern Iowans, you can listen to CBS and be proud. Mark says he may have left his home state, but there's a little Iowa warmth in everything he does.
Northern Exposure Monday.